Today on the channel, Turtle Anxiety crushed and defeated once again with Dirtbag and GroundChuck. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another cartoon NECA Ninja Turtle Target exclusive unboxing and review. And today we're taking a look at Dirtbag and GroundChuck, some more deep cut characters from the cartoon Ninja Turtle series from back in the day, as you guys all know. And of course, Pro Wrestling Tees is where you can get the Turtle Anxiety t-shirt. Search Kyle Peterson, you'll find this bad boy at Pro Wrestling Tees. Support the channel because Turtle Anxiety crushed once again. And not sure, this pack, I don't know if we talked about this in weekly purchases the last couple of weeks or not, but GroundChuck and Dirtbag, we're looking at a $65 price point for these two. $15 more than your normal Turtle 2-pack. Very, very pricey. We know inflation's a part of that. Bigger figures helps that as well. But that's going to be a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people out there. And this being a C, D level character, I could see some people passing on this. And as I did mention with the other set of Wingnut and Screw Loose, it seems these are shipping anywhere between 4 and 8 to stores. That's early intel as these just started shipping this week. They started shipping from NECA this week as well. But that's the price point on this, $65. And then they should be fairly easy to get with a C and D level character as far as Turtles easy to get goes. As I know Turtle Anxiety is a real thing. There's a lot of people that can never find these. But I think if you poke around enough, you'll come across them. That's where I sit on that. So we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel, be it Turtle or not. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We'll see where it goes from there. So let's look at the packaging first. The familiar green, goldish yellow. We know it. We love it. We've seen it. The packaging has been consistent up to this point, outside of the other ones that are boxed, the single figures, I guess you'd say. We got cool glamour shots of the artwork of the characters down below. You got the familiar Turtles logo, big window box with all the great accessories going on in there. Nickelodeon up there at the top. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles up there. A bigger box, bigger than traditional, as you can see, a little wider over there. You got Dirtbag right there, and then of course GroundChuck, looking only like they could look, as one might say. You got the Turtles logo up above. On the back, no blurb for these. That's always a little frustrating, especially on these deeper cut characters. You'd like to see a little bit of blurb somewhere along the way. Instead, you just get the generic blurb and the cross-sell, which at least we got the cross-sell. You get the action figures, really displaying them off, saying, hey, this is what you're getting in the pack. I always love that, as you guys know. So there it is right there. So let's do it. Let's dig in. Let's see what's going on with old Dirtbag and GroundChuck. Big, big characters with a big, big price. $65. Woof. That hurts. That hurts. And so I'm upside down in the package. They packaged this upside down. There's the Terradrome, but upside down. Look at that. Simple mistake. I won't hold it against them. See you later off to the side. Then we get the big plastic prison. We got 2 plastic prisons here. 2 big figures. There they are in the plastic prison. And as usual with these NECA figures, they are strapped down. I got to get my old scissors out. I got to bust them out of their plastic prison. So hold tight. We'll be right back and let's talk about the figures. Alright, we're out of the plastic prison, and as per usual, a million things to cut out to get these guys freed out of the plastic prison. But we got there, we finally got there. 2 big, beefy figures, and we're going to start it off. Let's start talking about a Dirtbag. How about? I guess you got to start somewhere. So an interesting one. I believe the backstory on these guys were they were mutated at the zoo or something along that lines, I think. It wasn't Shredder. There was a mutagen can or something, and it hit the groundhog and the cow, and next thing you knew, they've gotten big in size, and I think they were looking for like a lion or a tiger is what Shredder and Krang were hoping to mutate. But they got these guys instead, and they started off bad, but then turned good, and I think they joined the Turtles. I could be wrong, but that's kind of what I remember with these guys. But 2 big, beefy characters, and once again, I'd say C or D list cartoon characters. Very cool looking, but most people don't remember these characters at all. I think outside of the hardcore Turtle fans. But not GroundChuck, Dirtbag here, looking really cool. Looks like almost like a wolf or a bear or something, not a groundhog, but here we are. He does look cool. He's got his miner's hat on there. Very cartoon inspired as we usually see with the colorings and stuff going on. Green and the reddish orange suspenders, gloves, etc. We got double jointed elbows. Single jointed knees. We got a tail on him that is turned. You can't move that all around. He has a backpack. I'm not sure if it is removable. I'm too scared to break it off. As you guys know, these things are a little bit delicate from time to time. So you got to be careful with him. 2 pockets on the front of the shirt really does catch your eye. I like the whole aesthetics of this one with the gray and the colors. He does have a mouth, and the mouth does open and close. We have seen that before, but that really gives you a lot different expressions with this character. When you're taking pictures and stuff, mouth open, mouth closed, it's amazing how that changes the dynamic of how the character in the action figure does look. He's got yellow eyes with the black in there. That is cool. Very menacing. Notice right away he's missing 1 shoe, which is kind of a funny, cool look. So he's got a regular foot, and then he's got 1 foot with a shoe. Ripped pants here, and then a hole in the knee here. A lot to like about this one. I love a big figure, and you guys know I love a hairy bipedal big figure as well. So I'm here for this guy all day long. I like what I'm seeing here. He does come with a shovel, which makes sense. So that's going to be his weapon of choice, a shovel. We also got this blaster, and I'm not sure if this blaster or which one it goes to. This one might go to GroundChuck, but hey, we'll show it right now. But we got this blaster, first time in the line blaster as well. We have not seen that in the past. And then I don't know what this is, a communicator, I guess. So we've got a communicator as well. I assume this goes to him, but I guess it could go either way. So we got this communicator, so we'll take pictures of those. Hands, he's all handsy. He's got extra sets of hands. He's got 2 fists on him. Yep, he's got 2 fists of fury on him currently. But then you have the open hands, kind of the monster claw hands there you got going on. And then you got 2 C-clamp hands here. So you got 2 hands going on. And then he does come with this dirt circle thing. Kind of, you know, if you ever see a groundhog at the zoo or something like that, you could see where they burrow in and they come in and out of the ground, of course. So you got that there. Now this breaks in half, and this could break in half for good here. We'll see if I can get this apart. You never know what's going to happen with these turtles. I'm always so scared to break them, but you got to... Oh, does he come up? Yeah, there you go. So plug and play, he plugs back and forth. I'm dreading trying to put this back in. I know how hard it'll end up being. But you put these legs to the side, and then you can display him like this, like he's in ground. I think that is kind of cool. We saw that before with some of the accessories before in the Turtles line, and now we're seeing it again with a full-on figure. But I think it looks really cool. Like he's coming out of the ground. There's half his body. Just a really cool idea. I like that. I think this was neat. This is making some people, I'm sure, buy 2 of these packs. I don't know. I don't know if you need to buy 2, but I can see somebody displaying it this way, plus the full body way. You might see that out there. As hardcore turtle fans, there's a lot of them. But he is pretty cool. But now we turn our attention to the cow. We turn our attention to GroundChuck. This is the one I really like. He just looks like he's a menace. Like he is this bad, bad news. And we know we had a story arc where he was good and bad. But man, the colors on this guy, once again, a hairy bipedal creature that looks like a bull. Man, sign me up all day long. And look at that. His mouth moves open as well. Very cool. I love the blue, the yellow, the bullseyes on him. You got the white, kind of the armor going on. You got one leg that looks normal. The other one almost looks robotic. He's got the spikes on his, kind of the knuckle dusters, I guess, on his hands. He's got both fists going. He's ready to fight. Double jointed elbows. He's got his shoulder blade, or his shoulder kind of gauntlets like a football player. He got basically a mechanical side of his head and a non-mechanical side. I believe that's what it is. Just very, very cool, very tough, very strong looking. I love the blue on this one. The blue really does pop, the colors. It's got this kind of He-Man-esque loincloth going on. And then you got the blue and black paint too. Those are always hard. There's a lot of times, there's a lot of room for error with those, and they are very, very clean. So I like that as well. Very cool figure. Big, beefy figure, no pun intended. Big beefy figure. He's got the skull right there on the side. And then it's even got branded. He got branded by the foot. You know how people brand cows and stuff. Well, he got branded with the foot logo on it there. So that's a nice attention to detail. I like what I see here. He does come with hands just like his partner in crime. He's got the same open hands going on. And then you got 2 clamping hands to hold stuff. And then you got 2 fists on him. And then we get weapons. Now I believe this would be Dirtbag's weapon, I would imagine. This would be him grounding underground, so I bet you that goes with him, I would assume, and this probably, like we said, probably goes with him. So he's got these 2 blasters. You know for sure this weapon's going with him. It's got the old horns on the front. Beautiful attention to detail, beautiful coloring on these. Just a lot to like about these turtle sets. They are the funnest sets out there. I do enjoy the turtle anxiety. As much as we joke about it on the channel, I like it that we get 2 at a time, and I like the thrill of the hunt. The thrill of the hunt is a part of a big part of the fun of action figure collecting for me. So I love hunting these turtle packs down. I just love the thrill of the hunt and the challenge that it brings with us. But these two, I understand they're not for everybody. They're definitely for me. They're definitely C and D level characters, but just cool, zany creatures, hairy bipedal. Sign me up. That's what I want in my figures. But what are you looking for in your NECA Ninja Turtle figures? Are these hitting the spots for you? Did you have the original Playmates? I don't remember the original Playmates toys. When I saw pictures of them, I said, I think I've seen those before, but I don't have any recollection of seeing them on the store shelves. I was obviously not collecting turtles at that point in time. But I do remember them from the cartoon once I got to see them, and it all kind of comes back to you. I'm sure you're the same way. But let me know in the comments your thought on these. Have you found them yet? A lot of people have been finding these over the last couple of weeks, and like I've said, you should be able to pick these up. If they're shipping in that many, plus the online orders, there's really no excuse not to get these if you do want these. So there you go. That's my 2 cents at least. But let me know your thoughts on these guys. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. We're unboxing all the turtles on the channel, so you don't want to miss out on that. And then, of course, follow me on social media, SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and, of course, ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Support the channel. Pick up the old Turtle Anxiety t-shirt. Be the most fashionable guy or gal in your neighborhood. So there it is for Dirtbag GroundChuck. I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.